Hi, my name is Jennifer. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and thanks for joining me for this restorative practice. Today we'll be exploring a couple of different pranayama techniques as well as 3 simple poses, all in an effort to nourish and tonify your nervous system and the rest and digest cycles of the body. You'll want to have lots of props for today's practice, so gather bolsters, blocks, cushions, blankets, eye pillows, and make sure that you feel warm enough, so layer up if you're feeling cool. You can always take layers off if you get too warm. And once you've got all those goodies gathered nearby, we'll start together in a seated pose today. So please find a pose that feels supportive for your body. You never need to sit how I'm sitting. You might be sitting cross-legged. You also might prefer to kneel. You could sit in a chair for the opening meditation and breath work. Take your time to settle in. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. Bring some awareness to the lower portion of your body. Feel the weight of your legs, your hips, your sitting bones. Maybe even take a little rock side to side. There's some subtle movement. Really feeling for both sitting bones rooting equally here. You feel as though from your navel on down, you're part of the earth. As if your sitting bones were rooting 500 feet down into the earth's core. And from that very stable base, you might be able to sit up a little bit taller. Feel a lift right at the front of your heart. Chin is level. Jaw and mouth can soften here. You may even find that it's helpful to stretch your mouth out a little bit, as if to yawn. It might turn into a real yawn. You could swallow a couple of times. And allow that softness to spread down through the sides of your neck and throat, and out across your collarbones, shoulders. You may wish to roll your shoulders out a couple of times. And then that softness, that release can flow down your arms, into your palms and fingertips. You might connect your thumb and pointer finger and place your palms face down for grounding. Draw your attention to your breath, and without doing anything special to your breath, simply notice where you feel the breath in your body. And maybe you feel the breath most distinctly somewhere in your abdomen, or perhaps the breath moving through your nostrils. You might notice a coolness as you inhale and a warmth as you exhale. And taking these first several moments to really collect yourself here, to allow the many layers of you to catch up and arrive. Again, feel the connection between your body and the earth or your supports. That connection between your legs, your sitting bones, and the earth. Feel your spine uplifted. And notice your breath. You're coming into practice with a busy mind, or a busy body, or a busy heart. Just notice that and offer some space for whatever your experience is, without judgment. Really welcome yourself here, your whole self, in the same way you would for a dear friend, with compassion, with kindness, with love. Invitation to bring your palms to touch in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Lift your heart to meet your thumbs. Press right palm into left, left palm into right. Offer a gentle bow here, drawing your mind, your brain closer to your heart, your inner wisdom, to acknowledge the connection between the two. You could set an intention for your practice. You might inquire into what drew you to your mat today. What is it that you need or you wish to cultivate with this time that you've set aside for your practice? And start to rub your palms together quite vigorously and keep your eyes closed. Once your palms feel warm, bring your hands just to float out in front of your eyes. Maybe notice the tingling, pulsing vibration in your hands, the warmth of your hands. Try that one more time. Create some heat between your hands. And this time, bring your hands over your body, just over some area that feels like it needs some extra love today. From here, please take your time to transition to a child's pose. Moving any props off to the side. And we'll find a wide-legged child's pose here. The big toes come towards each other. Knees are hip distance or even wider apart. Welcome to incorporate props here. Maybe a bolster. You could even do a couple of bolsters or cushions. And then coming to rest over that support. You may wish to turn your head to one side, or you could stack your hands and rest your forehead on your top hand. Take your time to settle in here. Be really picky with your comfort, even if that means switching out props or changing your orientation quite a bit. And once you've found your chosen variation, offer a few cleansing breaths here. Inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. You might even offer some sound with the exhale. This chance for your body to really yield towards the earth, towards your crops. Use the exhales to release any effort, residual tension, holding patterns in your body, in your mind, around your heart. Welcome softness. Welcome ease. Welcome a sense of support. And know that you are supported here and that there's nothing expected of you or needed from you. Nothing at all. This is your time to put down any idea of doing and simply practice how it is to be. At some point, if you have your head turned to one side, you might wish to switch sides. At some point, it might feel natural to deepen into the shape a little, maybe by moving some props out of the way or widening the placement of your legs. Enjoy another 5 or 10 breaths right here. Please know that you're welcome to stay here for as long as you love. Especially if you're really just starting to sink in. Please stay and enjoy. If you're ready to move, just so you know where we'll be heading next, I'll be inviting you into a heart bed position. Take your time, move really slowly as you come away from this child's pose. You'll need to reorient your props here. Bolster cushion or pillows will come lengthwise on your mat. And you may like to have a couple of blocks or books available. You may even want to incorporate a blanket and a little bit more support underneath your pelvis for this. You'll come to lay your spine all the way back over the support. Buttock stays right down on the mat, and there's a little bit of space between my pelvis and the edge of the cushion. So I'm resting back over the bolster. Head is completely supported on the bolster cushion. If not, please bring some support under your head. And here's where you might like your blocks or books or rolled towels. Soles of your feet together, knees wide apart, into butterfly shape here. You may wish to bring a blanket over some or all of your body. Sometimes it's not even for warmth, but the weight of the blanket can be of great comfort and offer us even more encouragement to really yield, to rest, to release. Again, encouraging this sense of support and ease and comfort for your body, for your mind, for your heart. If you're feeling too much sensation through your low back here, you could lift your pelvis a little by placing some form of support right underneath your bum. That'll lift your pelvis and take some of the curve out of your low back. Any placement for your arms and hands that feels supportive for you is great. Again, as you arrive in your chosen variation here, being really picky with your comfort, take a few cleansing breaths. In a moment, I'll welcome a breath count. You might choose just to rest in your own natural rhythm of breath, or you might join me as we explore a deep inhale followed by an even deeper, longer exhale. So we'll work to extend the exhale to twice as long as the inhale. If at any time this breath feels forced or uncomfortable for you, please just let go of the count and find your own rhythm. We'll begin with a big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Softly close your mouth. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your nose for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, inhale, fill your belly, fill your ribs, fill your heart and chest. Exhale slowly, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, filling through the front of the lungs, the sides of the lungs, the back of the lungs. And slow exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. We'll extend it now. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, deep breath, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try a couple more rounds on your own, just exploring. Take one more full cycle. At the end of your next exhale, release the counting of the breath. Just come back to your own natural rhythm. And you might check in just to notice any effects of that practice. When we extend the exhale breath in this way, we can lower our heart rate, blood pressure, stress levels, and bring a sense of focus and calm to mind and the body. Again, you're very welcome to stay just as you are for as long as you love. There's no rush to move, and you really don't have to move if you don't want to. Just really listening to your own inner timing here, your own inner teacher. And so you know where you'll be invited next. You'll be coming into legs up the wall. Again, if you are moving, transition really slowly. Take your time, reach down, help your legs to draw back up towards each other. And roll to one side to come away from your props. And then scoot yourself towards the wall space. If you don't have a wall nearby for this practice, you could bring your legs up onto the seat of a chair. It's a good alternative. Or you could even bring a prop underneath your pelvis, like so, and reach your legs up from there. If you do have a wall space available, I find the easiest way is to come right up towards the wall. Just bring one side of your body towards the wall, and from there you can spin onto your back and reach your legs up like so. And you want to really scooch your pelvis and your legs as close to the wall as they can be. You may like some support under your head for this. You may like the weight, the warmth of a blanket. You could wrap your legs up in the blanket or simply bring the blanket over your upper body. And again, any orientation for your arms is great, whatever feels most easeful. Offering a few cleansing breaths as you arrive. Just that gentle encouragement and invitation to soften, releasing tension and effort. Enjoy another 5 or 10 breaths here. Feel free to stay longer if you wish. If you're ready for movement, we'll take a really slow transition up to seated. And start to walk your legs down the wall. Push yourself away slightly so you can roll to one side. Pause on your side body for a moment. Use your top hand, press that hand down into the mat in front of your shoulder. And press yourself all the way up. If you'd like a little bit of movement for your legs before finding seated, you might just give your legs a little bit of a bounce or a wiggle or some windshield wiper motions. You can plant your feet and let your knees rock side to side a few times. We'll end with a close, or we'll close with a seated pranayama practice. You may wish to sit up on some support, and just like at the beginning of practice, please sit however feels most supportive for you. Make sure you're feeling warm. Take your time to settle into your seat. Collect yourself here. We'll close with a breath practice known as Nadi Shodhan, or alternate nostril breathing. You'll take the peace fingers of your right hand, place those two fingers, pointer and index finger, just at the third eye center. Or alternatively, you could draw those fingers in towards the palm, whichever feels most comfortable for you. You'll use your right thumb to block your right nostril, your right ring and pinky fingers to block your left nostril. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Softly close your mouth, block your right nostril, and inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. That's one full round. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Continue, take several more rounds on your own. If your right arm grows tired, you could support the arm by placing left hand under the elbow. Just ensure that your head isn't dipping forward. Keep your chin level, spine uplifted, shoulders and jaw relaxed. Take one more full cycle. You'll end with an exhale out your left nostril. Release your hands back to your lap. Just notice any impacts, any effects of that pranayama practice, Nadi Shodhan. It's a wonderful breath work to practice if you're feeling at all scattered. Helps to balance the left and right hemispheres of the brain. To bring a sense of focus and relaxation while remaining alert and aware. In closing, you may wish to bring your hands to prayer pose, Anjali Mudra at heart center. Lift your heart to meet your thumbs. Press right palm into left, left palm into right. Offer a gentle bow. This gesture of gratitude, humility, and acknowledgement. Acknowledging the connection between the wisdom of the mind and the wisdom of the heart. We offer gratitude for this practice, for the opportunity to practice, to the land on which we practice and on which we're visitors, and anything else you're feeling grateful for in this moment. And as always, we offer the benefits of this practice out to the benefit of all beings everywhere. May all beings be well. May all beings be at peace. And may all beings awaken to their true nature. Of course, you're always welcome to sit for longer. I'll take this moment to say thank you so much. Thank you for joining me for practice. Wishing you a really wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you next time.